Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing our empties and our new tries. So I actually did this October the 1st, so I can give you an exact first of the month kind of vibe, first video of the month kind of vibe, and just the first skincare of the month that I'll be using and so forth. So I'm going to show you all of the products that I have been using. This is my little skincare can or skincare box, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I'm going to just share with you one by one everything that we're going to be using, everything that we have used up, and so forth. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to be we've used up this month is my CeraVe Salicylic Acid Cleanser. So the CeraVe Salicylic Acid Cleanser is now finished. I've been using it since when? I've been using the CeraVe Salicylic Acid. Yes, so I've been using the CeraVe Salicylic Acid since July. So July, all of July, 1st of July actually, July, August, and September. So 3 months. So this is the 473 ml. This is a 16 fluid ounce. This actually lasts 3 months. So yeah, expect to use this for like 3 months. If it was the smaller one, which is half of this size, it will last like a month and a half. So this lasts me 3 months. So if you buy like 3 of them, 3 is 9. It can actually last you for a year. The cleansers can actually last for a year. And I only paid $15 for this bottle. So 3 bottles is like $45 for 3 bottles for the entire year. So I am satisfied. I am happy. I love my CeraVe Salicylic Acid. For this month, September, I'm going to start using this again in maybe October, maybe November. I'm going to start using it again November, going towards December, because I don't really need to use this so much, yeah. So I'm going to start using it again in November, December, because I just wanted to try something else. Alright, so the CeraVe Salicylic Acid Cleanser, amazing. And then we're going to replace it with something new. So I'm gonna mix the empties and the new tries basically. So I got this since July. This is the Ordinary glucoside foaming cleanser. So I'm gonna be using this. This is supposed to be like a gentle foaming cleanser, but I prefer foaming cleanser over other cleansers. Even if it's gentle in the evening times, I prefer them, because the time is going to get a little bit, because it's fall now. As you can see, I'm wearing a sweater, even though it's not really that cold, but sort of sweater weather basically. So I'm going to start using the glucoside foaming cleanser. This is 150 ml. This has very, very simple ingredients and so forth. But what I'm going to use this with, I want to use it in the evening times. Yes, because I have a morning time cleanser that I'm going to be using. So I want to use this one, the Ordinary. This is actually my first time, the first time that I'm going to be using this one. So I just hope it is, it is good. Yes, as I was saying, this is the first time that I'm using the glucoside foaming cleanser from the Ordinary. The first time I'm using any cleanser from the Ordinary. So I'm really, really excited. I can't wait to try it, to see how it works on my skin. So I'm going to use it for all of October. And I'm going to use this in the evening times along with my my gentle black facial cleanser. So this one, I've been using this for a while. The gentle black facial cleanser. This is not the gentle black facial cleanser. This is a Softimo cleanser. I've been using it. It's still not finished. Maybe by November it's going to be finished. So I might have to get a new sachet and refill this bottle. Yeah. So I'm going to be using this, the Ordinary cleanser, with this, just because this is a gentle cleanser, and sometimes I have like SPF on my face or even makeup, and I don't want to, I want to make sure my skin is really clean. of all the makeup and all of that. And this, since this is a gentle cleanser, it doesn't have any exfoliating ingredients in it and so forth, I still want to be able to clean my skin. And it's a foaming cleanser, so hopefully it's gonna give me the same thing that the CeraVe SA cleanser gives me without just salicylic acid. And I can add my salicylic acid when it comes to the serums. So this one is the Ordinary's glucoside foaming cleanser. It's very gentle, has some super simple ingredients, gentle ingredients. It doesn't show on the box the ingredient list, but I know that it's you can use it in the mornings, you can use it in the evenings, it's fragrance free and all of that, so it's supposed to work really well. Oh, actually, let me show you what it is looking like at the back of my hand. So this is what it looks like. It's very jelly-like and very hydrating. So let me show you the foam effect that it will give you. As I said before, it's a gentle cleanser, so don't expect it to do anything crazy, but just expect it to cleanse your skin. So it can foam because it's a foaming cleanser. So this is the amount of foam that you should get from it. Yes, I'm just showing you what it is supposed to be like. This is actually my first time, but it has a lot of foam. It's giving me the same foam that my CeraVe salicylic acid cleanser would give me, just without the salicylic acid. So this is it. I'm gonna wipe off my hand. Yeah, so this is what we're going to be using for the month of October. And as I said, it's my first time trying it out. So that's my evening time cleanser, and I'm going to use it along with my oil cleanser just to make sure that my skin is really cleansed. And then the next cleanser that we're going to be using, remember this is an empty bottle, but I got a new bottle. I got another bottle from Wishtrends. This is it. This one is the empty bottle. I have to throw this out, but I got a new bottle from by Wishtrends. This is the green tea and enzyme milky foaming wash, and I really enjoyed using this while I was using it. So I'm going to use this as a morning time cleanser. It depends though, if I recognize, or if I think that this gives me, if I think the Ordinary's cleanser give me a better cleanse than this one for like evening times, then I'll use this in the evening. But if I feel like this gives me a better cleanse in the evening time as opposed to this one, then I'll use this in the evening. So I'm not really sure which one I'm going to use in the morning or evening, but I'm going to use each of them, one for morning time, one for evening time, just because I know my skin. So those are going to be my cleansers for this month. As I said before, the Ordinary's cleanser is just a trial. I'm just trying it out because I've never used it before. So we'll see how that goes for somebody with combination skin. So I finished this one, the CeraVe salicylic acid cleanser. And when it comes to toners, I am going to continue to use this bad boy. This is my... Yes, I'm going to continue to use this bad boy. This is the Ordinary Ordinary glycolic acid toner. I have already finished like one third of the product. I still have like 2/3 left, so that's good. And I've been using this consistently, not every day. Yes, I use it like every other day. Okay, so this is the toner that I'll be using, and because you know it's because it's fall and the time is getting cooler, I'm going to slowly transition when it comes to my skincare. I have to like transition my skin into the season, but not too quickly, because last time I transitioned too quickly and then I broke out. because I wasn't using the products that I was supposed to use, and then I think a lot of dead skin built up and so forth. So while I'm transitioning, I'm still going to use my glycolic acid, give my skin what it desires and so forth, exfoliation, all of that, but I'm not going to go too hard as opposed to when it's like really hot and I have like a lot of dead skin. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to continue to use this, the glycolic acid, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to incorporate, I have been using my Pyongkang Gyul, but I haven't been using it a lot during summer. So I'm going to incorporate this again into my into the toning process, and I'm also going to add this one. This is a new toner. This is from Cane. It is a kombucha. So this is kombucha tea. This is basically black tea ferment, but this has 60% black tea ferment and panthenol, so it's a soothing ingredient. This is kombucha. Yes, kombucha. Kombu Balancing Ampoule Toner. It's very new. I got this from YesStyle, but I just love everything about it. It's just so nice. So I'm going to use this. This is supposed to be a calming ingredient. Yes, perfect. This is actually perfect for summer too. Yeah, because green tea, black tea, any kind of tea actually helps to calm, soothe irritated skin. So maybe I would say all year round it's perfect because it's a calming, balancing kind of toner. And I'm going to be using this one in the month of October. And what I'm going to do is, this one is my daily hydrating toner. I'm going to put this up because I want to try out this. I'm going to put this up for October and start using this because I want to try it out. This is my Klairs daily hydrating water. This is actually halfway completed because I love it. I just love toning water. Anything that's liquidy and it's going to tone my skin, really love it. So I'm going to be using this. This is a hydrating it's hard to say, kombucha toner, black tea toner, and it's 60% black tea and 1% panthenol. Yes, so panthenol is a calming ingredient, but let me show you what it is looking like. Yeah, so it's very liquidy, like the viscosity is very watery. Yeah, so you don't have to worry. It's very liquidy, very hydrating, very calming, and it absorbs really fast. See, I didn't even use anything. I didn't rub it in. I just basically tap it in my skin and it just gave me this nice little hydrating look. Yeah. Is it raining? Okay, so we're going to be using this. This is a new tries. So we have how many products that we're trying this month? We're trying this cleanser from The Ordinary and this kombucha from Cane's. All right, so that's it for the toner and the cleansers. Now for the serums, I am going to continue to use this hydrating Madagascar Centella Pro Sika Intensive Ampoule. Really love this. When I say I love this, I really and truly love this. Really love this. Like, I use it every single day. Like, every single day. My skin loves it. It just gives me that nice amount of hydration right after using it. I'm going with a moisturizer and my SPF, and my skin does not feel oily. You know what I'm saying? Yes, really love it. Really love it. I would definitely recommend it for skin, especially in the morning times when your skin is exposed to the sun. It just makes your skin feel nice and hydrated without just looking. Because when I go in the sun, even though the time is a little bit cooler, I still sweat a lot. And some products like hydrating products, they just give your skin this wet, sweaty feeling that I don't really like. As long as you put on the SPF and allow everything to dry in steps, because that's one very, very important key when it comes to skincare. Allow your skincare to dry in steps. Don't just plaster everything on. Yeah, because as soon as you go outside, you're going to feel sweaty. But this is just so lightweight, so moisturizing, so hydrating, and it just absorbs into the skin nice. And I really, really like it. So I'm going to continue to use this. I'm going to continue to use my plant-derived hemisqualane around my neck. I am going to continue to use the salicylic acid. This one is the oil-based, not really oil-based, anhydrous solution. So some nights when my skin feels a little bit dry, I use this. Yes, I use the salicylic acid anhydrous solution instead of the regular one. So whenever my skin feels a little bit dry, I use this. So I'm going to continue to use it. And also the salicylic acid 2% solution. Yeah, and then when other days when I don't want to use the anhydrous, I can just use them alternately, like not a big deal. But I have something to say about these two ingredients, and I will make a separate video about it so you can hear, because something very, very different about them, even though they're the same. So I use both of them, the salicylic acid anhydrous solution and the salicylic acid solution. And I'm still using my caffeine solution. I am still using my hair density serum. I'm almost finished with my resveratrol. Can't wait for this to finish so I can just get rid of it. And then I am finished with, not finished, I'm still using my ordinary AHA BHA 32% peeling solution. And then, as I said before, whenever I use this, I always go in with my honey mask, and I use my what's this called, my black sugar scrub on my lips. Okay, so these are what I use whenever I am exfoliating with this, especially the black, this one, the honey mask. It's excellent when you're wearing or using this. It just helps to calm your skin so it's not like irritated. So they just go together. So if I'm not using this, I won't use this unless I'm doing an exfoliation, a physical exfoliation routine. And then I am going to be using, I'm going to continue to use, this is my moisturizer from the hyaluronic acid moisturizer. As you can tell, it's Finish. Very highly recommended moisturizer from Isntree. Highly, highly, highly recommend this, especially if you're living in the tropics, especially if you're experiencing summer right now, especially if you don't want something super wet and oily on the skin. Nice, lightweight, hydrating moisturizer that can be used with your SPF. This one, recommendation, 100%. I would recommend this. And this is Finish, so I'm going to replace it with my Mary, or I have been using the Mary and May Ide Benone Blackberry Intense Cream. So I'll be using this in the evening times and a little bit of it in the morning times. Yeah. Okay guys, and the next thing we're going to be using is my Pure Vitamin C 21.5 Advanced Serum from by WISHTRENDS. So I'm going to be using this in the morning times. Like, vitamin C is always in my skincare routine. Can't forget it, just because I know what it does to my skin. I know my skin loves it. So vitamin C is going to be in my skincare routine. And then occasionally you'll see me using my niacinamide powder. It depends on the products that I'm using. Some mornings before going to school, if I'm not using anything on my skin, I'll go in with this, with my moisturizer and then my SPF, just to calm down my skin. Yeah, if I'm not using anything on my face, I like to just go and use this with the moisturizer just to calm my skin, and that's pretty much it. So I like to use this in the morning times and so forth, and it works very good on my skin. My skin likes it. I don't have any problem with it. So I'm going to continue to use my ordinary niacinamide powder. And what else? Oh, and this one, the Mugwort calming clay mask is now finished, so I need a mask. I need a mask. So I need a mask. I need a mask. A mask to put on my face. Like, yes, really need a mask. So that's something I have to go and work on now to get like a face mask. Something like a clay mask or something like that, because I like clay masks. So that is it for this, for these products. And then what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to add the lime moisturizing peeling gel, just because, as I said before, my clay mask is finished. I'm going to need a new clay mask, and just because I want to kind of like just do some mild exfoliation, physical exfoliation. This one has AHA fruit complex. It contains 5 different fruit extract: lime, grape, apple, orange, and lemon. So you can get that hydrating exfoliation on spot. You know what I'm saying? So instead of using this physical scrub or physical exfoliant, even though this is very hydrating, so I don't really have a problem with it, but this one would be perfect for the weather now that it's a little bit warmer and cooler, I should say, and your skin is not as, you know, strong, or not, what should I say, not as oily as before. So even though you're exfoliating, you want to make sure that the skin is nice and smooth and hydrated. Yes, so I think I've been doing a really good job this summer. I have done a good job so far, because my skin has been maintained and so forth, and I want to give God thanks for that. In all things, give God thanks, acknowledge him. Yeah, everything that I do, I have to give God thanks, because soon as I don't give God thanks, then the entire world goes upside down. Alright, so those are the products, new products that I'll be using. And then 2 more new products that I'm going to be adding. Why? Because I realized that my skin, I don't know, for some reason I just see a little bit of like wrinkling. I don't want to say it because I don't like to say it, but I see a little bit of, you know, little wrinkling here and there. I don't know what that is about. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add, I don't know if you remember this product from last year, close towards like winter. This is called the Bakuchiol from by Wishtrends. I'm going to add the Bakuchiol back into my skincare routine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it, because I realized when I was using it, I wasn't using it consistently. And the reason why is just sometimes, I don't know, the texture sometimes, to use it with other products, I can't really use it with anything basically, based on the texture, because it's a hydrating ingredient. Or maybe I was using a little bit too much, so it wasn't like cosmetically pleasing to me on the skin after a while. But I remember I used it when I was having my little breakout, and my pimples were calmed and reduced, and just the irritation from the pimples, that little bit of like redness, brown spots, it really helped. So I want to continue to use vitamin A ingredients in my skincare. I haven't been using any for the past 6-7 months, so I am reintroducing this back into my skincare. So this one is the Bakuchiol. I'm gonna be using this like twice every night, 2 times a night. Yes, because this is a little bit of retinol and Bakuchiol, very potent ingredient. But also I'm going to be using for the first time ever the ordinary 1% retinol, just retinol. So this is going to be my first time using this, so I'm going to use this once a week. So I might use this once a week and once a week, so I might use them twice a week along with my other skincare products. So I'm going to use the ordinary 1% retinol, 1% in squalane from the ordinary. So this is going to be my first time using this, so I'll share with you everything. But this is not my first time using this. I used it for like 3 months or 2 months, 3 months, and it was good. I really enjoyed it. as I said before, the only thing is just that sometimes if I use it, I have to just use it alone. I can't use it with anything else. And most nights I want to use my other skincare products, but this now, no, have to use it alone. And I think it's the same thing with this one too. You can go into eye serum and so forth, but just this product has to be used alone. You know what I'm saying? So it's, your routine has to be really, really simple and hydrating basically. So I'm going to use my retinol just because we need retinol in our skincare to maintain the skin. Alright, so these are all the products that we'll be using for this month. As I said before, I'm going to put this up for November, December, because I love it so much. Oh my gosh, I love it so much, as I can tell it's finished. So yeah, those are the products that we're going to be using. And the empty products that we did this month is this, and what else? This and this, and the CeraVe cleanser, and what else? CeraVe cleanser. Anything else? That's it? Only 3 products we've used up? Yeah, only these 3 products we've used up so far for this month. Alright? Yeah, we've used up all of these 3 products so far this month. And new products, this retinol 1% from The Ordinary, retinol plus bakuchiol by Wishtrends, and this one is the mild peeling gel. We're going to be using this. We're going to be using this one from Cane. This one is the kombucha black tea ferment, and also we're going to be using The Ordinary's glucoside cleanser. Yes, so we're going to be using all of these new tries. Okay, so I can't wait to try these guys. Like transforming of my skin, I want to transform it. I want it to be tighter and bright and glowy and all of the good things for this season, because this season is an excellent season for glowy skin. You know what I'm saying? It's an excellent season for glowing skin, meaning that your objective is to, you know, create glowing skin, because your skin is gonna get dull right now, but we don't want dull skin, we want glowing skin. So these are the ingredients that I'll be using for the first time or the second time. Actually, this one is the first time, this one is the second time, this one is the first, this one is a first, and the cleanser is a first. So that's that. Those are the new products. And then the last final to end the video is my Klairs All Day Airy SPF. Every day, all day, can't forget it. And that's how we end the video. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next one. Goodbye.